here, y'all. I am here. And we are about to get started. Welcome, everybody. You know the whole shop is on sale. Cash App is open. Y'all. Y'all can start off by going to thewamb.com. Everything is on sale. Everything's on sale except for me. Yeah, I ain't selling myself for shit. I ain't selling out for nothing. But all of my merchandise is on sale. For sale. Let's clarify that. Everything merchandise is for Black Friday, 15% off everything in the shop. That includes the Black American Music Family Tree. Get this piece of art history. See, watch what happens when you add it to the cart. It don't show it right there, but if you get that canvas, add to the cart, boom! It shows a discount right there. All right. All my courses are 35% off. The relationship couples counseling, individual, learning how to read cardology, my IEP training class coming up for those parents, everything, my music history course, everything is 35% off. The whole shop. All right. But welcome. We about to talk about this. Man, this punk ass nigga Drake just filed a second lawsuit. Wow. A second lawsuit. Boy just can't take an ass whooping. This is what happens when y'all grow up, when everyone gets a trophy. What's up, chat room? What's up, Kendall? What's up, Jay? What's up, everybody in the chat room? I apologize for not acknowledging my chat room. But yesterday on the show, we went through the first lawsuit, all right? Now there's a second lawsuit. So, shit. This time, the first lawsuit is going down. It's going to open up a rabbit hole that ultimately leads to Drake. And let me just catch you guys up who don't know what's going on. Drake was in a battle with Kendrick Lamar, as we all know, as most of us know. Drake got his ass slapped around, washed, used, and abused. He couldn't take his ass whooping like a man, so he's been trolling Kendrick all summer. Kendrick, for the most part, has been quiet, only really talking through his music. And in the one interview he did have, he didn't mention Drake anyway whatsoever. So Kendrick just been going back to his music, you know? Drake is still crying like an OV hoe. Drake filed a cease and desist letter to the NFL for Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. So a petition for him to not do Not Like Us for the performance. He filed a suit to the NFL and asked them to basically to not allow him to play that song. He sent different cease and desist to different YouTubers and streamers who were talking about his case and going back into his history of suspect behavior. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Suspect behavior around young ladies, women who are too young for someone his age to be around. And then Kendrick comes out with a new album last week that's taking the world by storm. And so yesterday, Drake filed a lawsuit to Spotify and Universal Music Group saying that they manipulated streams, and that Kendrick's song streamed more than, I mean, they basically boosted his streams. He talked about in particular, he said when songs like different parts of the song. I'm drawing a blank to that part of the song I was gonna say. You're not, what's that line he said in the song? The Playboy line that he named, that line when Kendrick used his album. I just drew a blank. I know the fucking line, just drew a blank. Chat room, what line was that Kendrick used? That was the title of Drake's album. I'm just in my fucking head. God damn it. On Not Like Us. Well, anyway, that line that was used, Drake is saying that when people were typing in that line, the song was going to Not Like Us and not to his song. And this is all kind of weird shit. But anyway, he filed that first lawsuit. Yeah, certified lover. When kid says certified lover boy, certified pedophile. So when people were typing in certified lover boy to Spotify, that Not Like Us was coming up, and not his album Certified Lover Boy. When that's normal for algorithms. A lot of times people look for songs. I know plenty of times I look for a song. You may not remember the name of the song, but you remember that goddamn line. So you have that going on, and then so today Drake files a second lawsuit. And in this second lawsuit, he's going through talking all kind of shit and saying that Universal did not do all it could do to protect Drake from Kendrick's pedo accusations. So that's where we at right now. That's where we are at. So that's what today's show is going to be about. We're going to talk about, there's going to come a point about, at some point in the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to go on break because I got to help my wife with some stuff when she get here. So we're going to have like a 5-minute break at some point in the show. So if y'all see us, when this thing comes over the screen, y'all hear music, just know we on our 5-minute break, all right? What's up, human? You say, yeah, squabble up, not lawyer up. Yeah, Drake getting his straight up Karen on. But before we get into it, I like to make sure I acknowledge the crazy shit going on of the week here in LA. Keeping the LA Times on lock. Some Asian person, Zing Zhang, has been doing and getting title loans and flipping cars. And the LA Times, like always, do not put the faces of Asian criminals up. This goes into what my message I always say to black folks before we even get into this Drake topic. Everybody in this whole world is a ghetto. This country is a ghetto. But when non-black people commit crimes, they get the dignity of their faces not being put on there. Yeah, and then last week, it was an Asian lady. Endless times. It was an Asian lady just last week that had, this is a different one, a whole sex ring thing going on, and they did not put these people's faces up. So just know that, black folks, it ain't just, it's all kind of crazy, weird shit, and people always want to make it seem like we the only ones. The difference is when they have issues, they don't even put their goddamn faces on the LA Times. That's my first thought I wanted to put out there. The other one I want to put out there is in white folks acting crazy. An ex-yoga instructor penned a whole diss book on Lauren Sanchez, Lauren Sanchez is the fiance of Jeff Bezos. She's a CSUN alum like my school. She went to my school. But yeah, she was on the news here in LA. Now she's the plastic girlfriend of Jeff Bezos. Well, apparently she did some shady shit, and the yoga instructor wrote a whole diss book on her. So before we even get into the whole Kendrick and Drake, it's always some old weird ass nigga talking about something. We're the only ones. We're the only ones. We're the only ones. We're the only ones. Shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Black people ain't a black person this goddamn petty on earth to write a children's diss book. You going straight to the kids, dissing a whole woman. So 2024 is diss season. And if Lauren Sanchez don't file a lawsuit, Drake really gonna look like a bitch. Drake is really gonna look like a bitch if she don't file a lawsuit. So yeah, she wrote a whole diss book to children on Lauren Sanchez. Yeah, so that's where we at with it right now. So I wake up this morning, grab myself a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Roll my blunt. Coffee and a blunt, it's the breakfast of champions. And I started scrolling through Twitter, and I see Thought Crimes put up this tweet. First thing in the morning, this is what I see. And it's like, hold on. Drake filed a second lawsuit. I like to give credit to where I saw shit first. I saw they tweet. I said, what the fuck? And then I said, okay, I got to do my own research. Then I went to the article. Here, 11/26/2024. Let's go through it. Let's go through this article and let's break this shit down, all right? Then after I break it down, we're going to talk about where this is going. He says, a day after filing an action in New York accusing UMG, that's Universal Music Group, of illegally boosting Lamar's track on Spotify, Drake's company leveled similar claims in Texas regarding radio giant iHeartRadio. The new filing, filed late Monday and made public on Tuesday, claims UMG funneled payments to iHeart as part of a pay-to-play scheme to promote the song on the radio. But the filing also offers key new details about Drake's grievances towards UMG, the label where he has spent his entire career. In it, he says UMG knew that Kendrick's song falsely accused him of being a certified pedophile and a predator, but chose to release it anyway. You crying bitch. UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited or removed. Drake's lawyer is right, but UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with the intent of using the spectacle to harm Drake and his businesses to drive consumer hysteria and, of course, massive revenues. The plan succeeded, likely beyond UMG's wildest expectations. I'm going to read the article, then we're going to go back and break it down. Like the New York filing on Monday, new petition isn't quite a lawsuit. Instead, it's so-called pre-action filing aimed taking depositions from key figures at UMG and iHeart in order to obtain more information that might support Drake's accusations in a future lawsuit. So let me go back up, and then I'm gonna break this down a little bit, and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go back and finish. We're gonna finish reading it. I want to go back here to this part where it says he's accusing UMG of illegally boosting Lamar's track on Spotify. I have a question, y'all. Why would that be Drake's first recourse to use that angle against Universal Music Group? Huh? Let's put our thinking caps on. Here's the reason why. Drake knows how Universal works because that's how it's worked for his whole career. This payola play to play thing has been going around. And it's the reason why, for the last decade, the artist on the top of music has been stale. It's been Taylor Swift. It's been The Weeknd. It's been Drake. It's been that same group of people. Republic Records. It's been this, and I've talked about this before on the show. But let's go and do a quick little refresher. These are the Republic Records artists. Ariana Grande. The people that you've been seeing at the top of the charts. Drake. Dream. These are the people that have been at the top of the charts. Jelly Roll. It's almost like you have to be directly tied into Republic to get to the top of the charts. This is Republic Records and their roster. So, what's been going on? Pop Smoke. Post Malone's was the other big one. So you're seeing their artists, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd. What Universal, this is where Universal can get screwed up. They most definitely have been using their, allegedly, I won't say most definitely, allegedly, based off what we see, have been using their bully pulpit, their ownership of music. Universal look at the labels under Universal Music Group. Def Jam, Island Def Jam, Motown, Capitol, EMI, Polydor. That's that good old Roy Ayers, Polydor. Geffen, A&M, Herb Alpert's record label, A&M, that did a lot of your great jazz in the 70s. All these different labels are owned by Universal. And when you have look at this. When you have this level of control over music, look at this. Look at all these labels that they own. Look. Cash Money, Capitol, Casablanca, that's all that good old Parliament Funkadelic. Look at what they own. Mercury Records, that's some more Parliament. Motown, Polygram, Shady, Aftermath, nigga, all that. Uptown, all that. So Drake has some meat to this. He definitely has meat to this part. What Drake is doing could actually take the whole industry down. Matter of fact, it'd ultimately be a good thing. Blue Note Records. I love Blue Note. It's one of my favorite record labels of all time. That's where the jazz, man. That's why that jazz got saved, got preserved through Blue Note Records. It got preserved from Thelonious Monk to Robert Glasper. And all in between. Donald Byrd, all that good shit, Blue Note. But what they did, what happened was they used this bully pulpit like for shit like this. They would do shit like this. Remember this when they had this issue earlier this year? When Universal signs TikTok deals, they hit that shit talking about some AI, whatever. That was bullshit. The thing was, overall, UMG wanted higher priority for their artists. They've done this with Spotify, and these just been stories over the years that you've heard about. That you can go look this stuff up to where you hear about Universal. So Universal's been doing this for a long time. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Drake's been, for the most part, the biggest beneficiary of Universal's bully pulpit. This is the reason why we don't get the great music that we want today. It's because people like Drake take all the streams. Y'all remember this? When Spotify issued refunds in 2018 because subscribers felt spammed by Drake. Y'all remember this? So this thing that Drake is suing over is something that we see here he's benefited from. If Spotify in the past had to settle a suit and pay people for your benefit, Drake, maybe that's why Drake is taking this angle in this lawsuit. Because he knows, based on experience allegedly, how Universal gets down. Suppress the real artists. Like those of you who follow me on Patreon, and if you're not on my Patreon, go subscribe now and get my music playlist. I got my contemporary R&B playlist that's out there right now. Imagine if Drake's music had to compete against a lot of this great R&B that was released over the last 10 years with equal promotion. Do you think he'd have that many number ones and streams and shit? If he had to actually compete? Do you? He hasn't had to compete. He gets pushed to the front, gets pushed to the top. And all these great artists, from Layla Hathaway, Tank and the Bangers, Corey Henry, Thundercat, Robert Glasper, Anderson .Paak, everybody else gets pushed down in the algorithm if they get in the algorithm at all. And people want to hear this music. That reminds me, y'all, I'm getting back to my destruction of a black music series. This whole Drake thing, I have, if you're on my Patreon, I have 5 installments on the destruction of black music. That's up. We're about to get that back cranking up again because I told you that's an ongoing series. The destruction of black music. The conspiracy on how black music was destroyed. You got to subscribe to the Patreon for that, all right? And there are all kind of nuggets in the interviews I have with these artists that prove my case and how black music was destroyed for the benefit of Drake, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, and these new artists, Lil Wayne, these terrible ass artists that are out right now. It's for their benefit. So now Drake is going to bite the algorithm hand that fed him. So I wanted to go into that part. So let's go further in this. Where did I leave off from reading? Let's go further. It says, in seeking that information, Drake's lawyer says they have already found enough evidence to pursue a claim for defamation against UMG. But They might also tack on claims of civil fraud and racketeering based on what they discovered from the depositions. So he's also talking about the defamation of the claims. Oh shit, I appreciate the AH, I appreciate the Cash App. AH. Jerome, I appreciate the Cash App. Cheryl, appreciate the Cash App. Thank y'all. So, this is what we're going through. See, Drake is talking about defamation. See, this is where you better watch out. We've all seen the videos of Drake being on stage with minors. That's just what we've seen. We saw Millie Bobby Brown at the tender age of 14 talk about Drake talking to her about girls. Drake is a gambling holic. Does Drake know that if there's any smoke to any of this, and there seems to be a lot of smoke allegedly, they don't think he don't think UMG don't have the receipts? You don't think UMG don't already have the receipts? You don't think Universal Music Group won't just happen to have a victim go on Piers Morgan online, or they may send a victim to Vlad TV or to one of these online platforms and get their story out, and then it'll be some shit that bubbles up in the black Twitter sphere, online media sphere. It'll just be some shit that we talking about for about a year. And then someone to get interviewed on Nightline News. And then they'll say, whoa, you don't think Universal will let this shit die down, just keep extending it and cut you by 1,000 deaths, nigga? I don't know if I can call Drake the house. Appreciate the super chat, but I don't know if I can call Drake the house nigga rebelling. No. We can't give him that much credit. Drake is just a crying bitch. Now, this can ultimately be a good thing for all of music because Universal has been doing this stuff allegedly, according to a lot of people. But Drake won't benefit from it, and Drake is not doing it for those intentions. Drake is doing it for the intentions of him getting his ass beat in a fight. And he's dirty. So he's kind of setting himself up. The government already know this shit's going on. I promise you they already know what's going on. Yuki said, he said $20 says UMG is going to influence Millie Bobby Brown to reveal more about what she and Drake texted about beyond just the boys and the girls. So Drake is hitting on something that's real in music. But the thing he has going against him is, one, he's a beneficiary of this algorithm that does this. Two, there's a lot of smoke around them accusations, bruh. It's a whole lot of smoke. Mind you, this is the same Universal Group that that was implicated with Diddy. Because, oh yeah, this Universal Music group they tied in with motherfucking sex trafficking, according to this initial lawsuit with Diddy. But they found a way to get themselves removed from the lawsuit. Look at this. It says, remove Universal Music Group and the CEO, Lucian Grange, as defendants from this lawsuit. Universal Music Group and the CEO have been dropped as defendants in a sexual harassment lawsuit brought against Sean Diddy Combs. So this is how powerful that Universal is. Universal works directly with people like Lyor Cohen. And what Lyor Cohen does is he goes around and takes over these black... Lyor Cohen, what he did was he'd go around and take over these black labels, Def Jam, Island Def Jam, and Lyor Cohen back then would take over these labels and then basically get them sold to Universal, and then he'd go and create something else, get it sold to Universal. Now he's over at YouTube. But you see, this is that Universal. So was Drake at some of them Diddy parties? If he was, I'm sure we're going to find out pretty soon, shall we? The funny part about this lawsuit is it does come at a time that this is reported like last month. Drake is in... This was from... What day was it? Do I have the date up here? This is last month. Somebody outside playing The Heart Part 6 by Kendrick right now. But Drake's camp is trying to negotiate a $600 million deal with Universal. But, of course, now isn't a good time because he just got his ass washed in that battle. So maybe Drake is trying to play hardball because, he's going over here trying to renegotiate his deal and they not playing with him. Is this spilled milk? I don't know. But let's go here. Universal Music Group responded to yesterday's filing with a statement provided to Billboard. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue, the company said. We input the highest ethical practices, bullshit, in our marketing and promotional campaign. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear. Now, that's very true. But let's go back to that point they're making about this point earlier about Universal releasing music that could be defamatory. Drake. They also release music you put out that could be defamatory. Remember Kendrick warned you, he said, don't tell lies about me and I won't tell truths about you. Kendrick warned you, boy. You the one that said in your song that Kendrick was molested. Remember you said that? Even though that wasn't true. You put out information about Kendrick's family. So the defamation thing can go a few different directions. See how that worked? Somebody said Dre's a woman beater and that's Kendrick's boy. No, get it correct. That's Kendrick's producer. Okay? And I'm 99.9% sure there's somebody that you work with at one of your jobs that is a domestic violence person. Because one in four relationships, Americans are involved in domestic violence. So that means 1 out of every 4 of your coworkers be either whooping ass or getting asses whooped. You're not gonna let that get in the way of your money, are you? So before you throw a rock in a glass house, chill. Chill. Dre's a producer. Kendrick's an artist. If you're in music, it's a guarantee the person to the left of you or the person to the right of you is a fucking weirdo doing some weird ass shit. That's what the music environment is. You can't be in a room full of 5 people and all 5 be clean in the music industry. Not that they're all deep in music. So let's not throw it. If somebody told you to quit your job right now because the GM of your company likes midget porn, you're not going to quit your job. Because if the CFO is in the bestiality and they fuck camels, you're not going to quit your job if the CEO of your company get caught finger banging an octopus. So let's not throw Kendrick has a good relationship with his woman, and that's all that matters. You cannot. Somebody said they're close. How do you know they're close? Kendrick and Drake aren't. How do you know they're close? Let me tell you something, people out there. When it comes to the entertainment industry, let me tell you something very, very clear. Y'all don't know shit. Dre and Snoop are about to come out with a new album, and I bet most of y'all think that they're actually friends. No, they're not. People put on for the cameras because they make money. Dre makes money off of Kendrick. I bet y'all think basketball players on the Lakers and the Clippers are close and shit. Oh, they all play basketball together. They must be friends. Oh. It's a nigga you make money with. I'm never going to point to somebody that's making money with somebody, no. Because people who throw that stuff out there are hypocrites. Nobody out there is going to quit their job. Hell, and if you work for the government, and you definitely can't just say you going to quit your government job because the United States uses your tax dollars to drop bombs on innocent people across the world? You going to quit your job? Your boss is a thug, criminal, rapist, murderer. You going to quit your job? Hell no. So stop. Stop it. Everybody in music, acting, if you got a union job, you're tied to somebody that's dirty. I promise you. If there's a big high levels of money being made, you're making that money probably with a criminal. You're probably 1 degree separated from a criminal if you're making any kind of level of money. So stop it. Stop it. Hell, I know a few people that record with Dre. If you're from LA, you know anything about Dre, Dre spends 90% of his time in the studio recording. Dre don't really hang out with nobody. Do y'all know Dr. Dre don't even go on vacation? And I'm not here standing up for Dr. Dre. I'm just telling y'all to take a chill pill. Dr. Dre's in the studio making music. Most music you guys are never going to hear. Because he records shit and shelve it all the goddamn time. Dr. Dre done made whole movies you guys are never going to see. Because he'll make some shit, changes. That's where Dre is. Ain't none of these niggas Dr. Dre's friend. Kendrick ain't his friend. Snoop ain't his friend. None of these niggas is friends. But they are work partners. So stop it. So back to this whole Drake situation. Drake is over here filing a lawsuit based off of something that was said in a song. When generally in diss songs, you say all kind of shit that's lies and wrong. That's the whole point of a diss. As long as if the bar hits, then it hits. Man. Yeah. Yeah, man. So when it comes to all this, let's look, man. Everybody out there, if you make money with somebody else, somebody you make money with is a fucking criminal. Promise you that. So no high horse talking here, folks. No high horse talking. So let me say, he said, well, Drake ain't black. Drake's not us. He's Canadian. Nah, Drake is a black actor. I'm not gonna give him the black thing. Drake, the whole Jewish religion says that you're Jewish based off your mother's lineage. His mother's Jewish, and he's from Canada. He's Canadian. If Drake was black, he wouldn't be filing no damn lawsuit, brother. Black folks stay away from the police. Appreciate that herbal intellect. But what Drake is alleging, is in this lawsuit is something that does happen in music, and it's the reason why music has been so off-kiltered and manipulated. What Drake is talking about is basically what killed the mixtape era. When they ended the whole mixtape era and got everything successfully on that show, on them streaming platforms, Universal and all these places started buying up. They had been buying up all these labels. They had been buying up all these labels, but that's when they was able to successfully put their thumbs on the scales of who wins and who don't. Drake, we want Drake to be the guy because he talks about all this bullshit. And this is where Universal Music Group, this is where y'all get bit in the ass. Y'all bring on these non-black, non-talents, doing your best to keep real genuine black people out of music. And this is what you get. Somebody say this, his daddy isn't black. Question. Yes, his daddy is black, but question, and so is his uncle, Larry Graham. How many times has Drake put his uncle Larry Graham in his music? So Larry Graham is great enough to be featured by Prince, but he's not great enough to be featured by his nephew? You tell me how black Drake think he is. Black people, we don't got, look, let me tell you black people, let me tell you something real quick, real for real. We ain't got to accept everybody. We decide. Our society, we decide. Yeah, you think white people are the only one that get to decide who's in and who's not? We ain't got that power. Why do we got to accept somebody who don't fuck with us? They go around to Houston, to New Orleans, to Atlanta, whatever city hot, take that sound. That artist never gets a chance to blow up because Drake takes and mimics what that artist is doing. Fonte, Soulja Boy, and down the line. He mimics what they do. That black person's career is basically, in effect, killed off. And when that sound is over, he's off to the next black artist which this year he's trying to go to St. Louis to penetrate. Whatever the next hot sound is, you're mimicking black culture. You're acting like Elvis. You're literally doing what Elvis did. No, you're not like us. And plus, you're from Canada. You're Canadian. I am from the United States of America, the red, white, and the blue, not the red and white with some stupid looking ass maple leaf in the middle. Different countries, different cultures. Blood wise, yeah, he got black blood in him. Culturally, he's not black. DeAndre Mosley, appreciate that. Said Drake opened up Pandora's box with that lawsuit. Not a wise idea, right? Right. We ain't got to accept everybody. Shit. We do not. Like what's saying with Kamala. We ain't got to accept everybody. This is Drake when black people ain't around.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
That's how he talks. Where's that? Here it is. No, where is it? Is it here?
Answer your question.
Unfortunately, we're playing this booth tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, look, we're gonna take the.
Oh, that's not. I can't get the audio. I'm trying to get one with good audio when he was talking about.
A DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No.
Oh.
You hear his voice?
You know it's a treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
If you go up there and put a DeRozan banner there, I put it down myself. That nigga talking hella white lately. He ain't talking like us.
About 1.3 left on the clock, but ooh.
I'm trying to find a better audio version of that. Anyway, y'all get the point. That nigga ain't talking like us. Yeah, I'm talking like this now. Yeah, like yeah. That nigga talking like a white bimbo bitch. It is Black Friday week at DeWanB.com. All of my courses are 35% off. Everything in my merch shop is 15% off, including the Black American Music Family Tree hoodie and artwork right now at DeWanB.com. 15% off the whole motherfucking shop. 15% off the shop. All right? Including the posters. 25% off all readings. Email me because the website been tripping. Somebody tried to hack my breakthrough card site. So you want a reading, please email me. We can get that done till the site get put back up. And go to DeWanB.com for everything in the merch and in the shop. But this is what's going on, y'all. This is what's going on. Drake is filing lawsuits. I want to hear what some of y'all think. I'm going to get out here pretty soon. But I want to hear some of y'all think. Call in 323-744-7425. What do some of y'all think about this Drake second lawsuit? Make sure y'all hit the share button. I'm going to keep the phone open for a little bit. I'm not going to be on too much longer. Let's see. He said he got more accents than Kamala. Right. He do got more accents than Kamala. We gotta know when folks is playing us, black people. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew all my great grandparents saying. Yeah, Drake. This shows you how much he's in it for the fame and not the artistry. The fame, and now he ain't got that fame the way he want. It's fucking his head up. What's up, caller? What's the name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Devon? This is Lorenzo. I'm calling from Aurora, Colorado.
Lorenzo from Aurora, cold-ass Colorado. What's on your mind, brother?
Man, I was just saying, like, the way Drake is moving with this lawsuit and this second lawsuit, he really showing his true colors. You know, he moving like his mama and them people. And I'm wondering if the outcome is going to work out for him, or if he's going to get his wake-up card, if they're going to let him know that you really not with us like that, if they're going to let him know he's not one of them either.
Yeah, they're going to let him know, you're not like us. There's going to be a rabbi with some long-ass sideburns and a hat saying, you're not like us. You're not like us. Watch. Them niggas going to be tipping their hats. You're not like us, nigga.
Yeah, man. I think like you know, saying that like Cat Williams said, this is the year of revelation. A lot of cats is getting exposed this year. It's not just Puffy. A lot of this shit is being shown right in front of our eyes. It's for us to wake up and stop giving support to these cats. You know, these cats that's not really supporting our movement. They not seeing shit the way that the FBA is moving. So we need to stop giving energy to these cats. You
damn right. And so you're right about that. We give it all this energy to these people, and we're seeing that, you know, these, you know, that that's my thing. And I was telling people about this when I was telling people about this being a year of revelation. I'm tired of people. It's us, the consumer. We got to realize that there is no celebrity, nobody out there that's going to be our saving grace in any way, shape, or form. We have to be the change we want. We cannot look at other people. And until we figure that shit out, you know, until we figure that out, and we're going to keep getting these people thrown in front of us until we do figure it out.
And so many times we feel like we're powerless in the whole mix of things, but really we got power as a people who we give our energy to. If we're not giving energy to these people, that's our power.
Yep. That's our power right there. You're right about that, man. But, man, thanks for giving us a call.
All right, thanks.
Man, you're right about that. We got to watch that's really the lesson. Because I heard somebody before ask me, so Dewan, what do we do? Somebody they were like, okay, all these celebrities corrupt? What's the answer? Shit, the answer is stop looking at these goddamn celebrities and look at yourself. Remember this. Like what Kendrick said in his song, nigga, it's a reflection of you. We're all a reflection. When you come across a celebrity, when you see a celebrity that you like, you're a reflection of them. I mean, there's a certain part of them that's reflection within you. And really what all a celebrity is, when you're attracted to a celebrity, there's an aspect of that celebrity that exists within you. So it's not the celebrity you love, it's the part of yourself that celebrity reflects. Take that free game from me. Take that free game. When you're attracted to a celebrity, you're not attracted to them. You're attracted to an aspect of them that you see reflected in yourself. Even if you're not conscious, that's a reflection. Good, bad, or indifferent. Sometimes you can't stand a particular celebrity because there's a certain reflection of them that's in you. So what's next for Drizzy Drake? What's next for this nigga? Or this, well, how can we solve this half a nigga? Well, I'll take this call first. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Dewan? This is Naeem L, man. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Naeem L from Atlanta. What's on your mind, brother?
Man, that whole thing with Drake, man, he fake anyway. So I wouldn't put that past him. He fake. He's sorry, man. Just why? Like, why are you so upset? Man, Kendrick beat you in the battle. All right, cool.
I got a question for you because you called in from Atlanta. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I know Atlanta,
yes,
when Kendrick came out talking about, on They Not Like Us, talking about Atlanta free the slaves, I heard I know that split a lot of Atlanta music down the middle between the Drake and not Drake. It woke a lot of people in Atlanta up. Now, with Drake doing these two bitch-ass moves, How was the temperament towards Drake in Atlanta now? After yesterday and today.
I would look at it as just most people just like, really? Like, are you serious right now? Like, why? Like, because I don't know anybody else that would do that in hip hop other than, the small hat, like you say.
Yeah, you got judgment by the content of his character, folks, not the color of their skin. And the content of his character filing lawsuits tells you what the hell Drake is. Damn the color of his skin.
Yeah, that was whack, man. I was just like, because I woke up and I was like, this morning, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was like, oh, man, he already whack. I ain't like that nigga anyway, so.
Man, you right about that, man. But shit, thanks for giving us a call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to hear about that, Atlanta. Because a lot of Atlanta was sticking with Drake. Y'all still sticking with him? This is Drake's yearly cards. Fixed. P card, 8 of clubs, fixed. He's fixated. That boy is fixated. King of Hearts, Pluto. That means he's dealing with some major emotional troubles and trials and tribulations. The Ace of Hearts is very sensitive. He's in for a new start. But it won't even, Drake is actually, when I look at his cards, the Ace of Hearts is tantrums. Boy, that's tantrums. Jack of Spades, moons. That means that means he's about to come up short in some ways financially. People are stealing from him, but it ain't the people he's suing. The people stealing from Drake ain't the ones that he's suing. Yeah, pessimistic 8 of Spades year. It's pessimistic lawsuits. That's that card. 8 of Spades is trials, tribulation, pessimism, lawsuits. King of Hearts, Pluto. That's emotional moon. Jack of Clubs, moon. Jack of Spades, moon. Man, that motherfucker Drake he's in for a lot of personal trauma. 7 of Clubs. A lot of what Drake is going through is judgment. This year is gonna be tough on Drake personally. I don't know about what we gonna see, but what we see ain't gonna be half the story based on this nigga's cards. But he's in for a new start. That reward card, Ace of Hearts, you can look at towards next year, when his birthday comes. He's about to be in a totally different position than he's in right now. Queen of Clubs, transformation. That's karma. Dealing with karma. Heartbreak. He's about to be very disappointed. These hearts, all these hearts, this nigga Drake, you about to have a sad ass year, homeboy. Drake, you better off based on your cards, taking your ass back and dealing with yourself from within. Anybody know Drake? That nigga needs counseling. He needs some kind of help. He needs a good friend in his life. Maybe one of his old friends that he cast away 10 to 15 years ago when he got on. Maybe, hopefully, Drake, for you, one of your old friends come back around and coddle your ass, because you about to be going through a whole lot of emotional, internal drama and trauma. Oof. Drake, I'm about to get out of here now, man, but shit. These lawsuits, boy, this is about to really weigh on you. And he better watch out. He better watch out. He better watch out. Because whatever defamation that they're saying Kendrick the Universal didn't protect him against with Kendrick, Universal just might have that receipt. And Drake isn't going to have, this isn't going to be something immediate. When Universal's backlash at him is going to be drawn out. They're about to nick this nigga. They're about to just that's what they about to do to his ass. They ain't about to shoot him in the face. Nah. Drake's about to get nicked to death. Should have laid low. Kendall says porn star baby mama can comfort him. Ah. Yeah, he about to die a slow death. And I don't think that small head side of him can save him. Because he's not all the way on that side of the fence. And he alienated whatever black side he had. When he said you rapping like you trying to free the slaves, it's over. It's over. And if you're a Drake fan and you're a Drake stan, this is what you've been down with. This is what you've been supporting. A vulture within our circles. But this vulture might do a good thing. When this all settles out, I seriously doubt Drake is a beneficiary of any of this. Because say he gets a settlement, the minute other artists file discoveries on their own and seeing how much he benefited and they didn't, even if he did get a settlement, they coming after your money, homeboy, because you benefited more than anybody else. Allegedly. That's why you need women in your corner. Because if he had a real woman in his corner, a real woman would have been like, boy, stop. This nigga said Drake, Gunna, and 6ix9ine about to drop a Beta Male album. Oh, shit. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Go to DewanB.com. Go to DewanB.com for all your shit. Everything is on sale. Somebody said he's going pop. Drake is already pop. He's hip pop. They're not gonna allow him to take that Taylor Swift pop level. See, Drake can't go pop anymore. Let me tell you why. And I'm glad I read that comment before I left, Ty Love. Here's the reason why Drake can't go pop. He's suing the label that can put him there. Even if, look, and all these guys work together. Say he gets out of his contract. Man, you don't think Sony and Warner don't have the muscle right now to make anybody to go pop. And Sony, these companies work together. Sony ain't gonna put all them assets behind him. See him? Just the fact that he filed this discovery. Say he goes over to Sony. You think they not gonna put that money behind him after all that Universal did for him? Everybody in the industry knows that Drake is a media plant. He's a hype creation sensation. Sony ain't to go pop. You need the thing that Drake is suing Universal about. That's the only way to go pop. The only way to go pop is for that machine. And I'm talking about if you're Drake, like an artist like Drake, who don't really talk about nothing and stay at the top. To be a pop artist, like crossover all the time pop, you need to be plugged in. And he just disconnected his cord from the plug. Hey, before y'all come up, and no disrespect, but before y'all come up in this chat room, I called it 2 months before Cat Williams, right here on this channel. But I appreciate that Mike McGregory. Yeah, Cat Williams did call it, but go back to a video I did December 4th, 2023, when I called Puffy's allegations, and then go back to the broadcast that I did December 30th, 2023, when I laid it out in my cards before Cat Williams. This is the year of revelation, and I told y'all specifically the people we love are going to be the primary ones revealed. Good, bad, or indifferent. I call it. If y'all not in this chat room, I get it, y'all. But if you come in this chat room, I called it before Cat, y'all, and it's documented on this very channel. I pulled them cards out, and it was like 8 of hearts. Boom! This is what's coming. Yeah, Rafi, y'all see, yeah, you were in there. You were in that chat. Yeah, I called it. Somebody that was raised by a single mom said, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Check my record, homeboy, over on Twitter. Come on over here to YouTube where the party at. Yeah. I'll do another prediction show. Yes, I did forecast this. Cat was late to the party. Yeah. You watch it live, yeah. We caught this here long before Cat in Club Shay Shay. See, you say he's raised by a single mom. Everybody raised by a single mom ain't the problem. Everybody ain't, because a lot of times you had uncles, big brothers, or somebody in the neighborhood, a football coach, or somebody that kept you tough. I'm talking about the ones whose their mom, they played tiddlywinks all day and not football. I'm talking about them niggas. Yeah. But I'm telling y'all right now, I said it on the last show, I said it again, next year is a 9 of hearts year. That means next year, endings or forgivings, but finality. Shit's gonna be broken up, over for good, finale, or people gonna piece it up. Next year's gonna be a year of forgiveness, also a year of cutting motherfuckers' heads off. This year, 2024 was revelation. Next year is cutting the grass. Out of here. Done. Or forgiveness and get over it and move past it. Look at this dickhead on Twitter. He's over on Twitter not knowing who the fuck he talked to. He said, "Look me up, clown. I literally take care of my entire family, including my father." I don't give a fuck, nigga. You in my chat room, bitch. Fuck out of here then. You here? All right, I'll be coming down right now. Well, my wife is here. Time to go help her unload because she about to throw down for Thanksgiving. So she did all the grocery shopping. She gonna do all the cooking while I sit back and drink brown liquor and watch YouTube videos and be working. I'm about to go roll another blunt and sit back. My wife about to turn on some loud ass Aretha Franklin, some soul music, and be cooking the next 3 days. And I'm gonna be eating, goddammit. But yeah, we out of here. Thank y'all again for listening. And remember, there are no perfect messengers. Only perfect messages. for those willing to pick up the game. I'm out, y'all.